Welcome to episode 5 of this series about me and my business and my business journey. And to be honest, can't really already 5 episodes in, which means it's been over a month because I do upload this every Sunday. And it's crazy how quick that time's gone and what's happened within, even from the first video. I've got a little bit to report on, obviously, the business side, the development side, and I'll get into that shortly. But also at the same time, it's about how I frame these videos into something that's actually interesting, because I think week by week updates obviously good, but then it can be a bit boring at times when, for the next few weeks we're just going to be working on the development of the business. So there's not loads to say within that week by week. But I'll start off by saying I did end up signing in with the developer, which I had a meeting with last Sunday, and we've had a few meetings in between about transferring files, getting everything set up and sent over, creating an account. I think I've had a lot of up and down recently with these past few weeks with, pushing forward with the development. But I think this guy who's coming in to do the development side, he's my age and he's got that ambition as well, as in, he's sort of thinking about how we can use AI within the business to systemize outreach and help our business as well, as much as obviously helping other businesses. So I think that's a really good thing in, what he can bring to the business. I've spent a lot of time in preparing when we do launch, how our clients are going to work, how they're going to go through our system and basically the client path process. I think I spoke about it last video. But also at the same time, I have been revising for my exams. I've done a bit of revision because they are Monday. So I've got my first 2 on Monday and Tuesday. And then, to be fair, I have the rest of the week off. So I'm hoping to get some good solid business done. But for me, my end, there's not loads for me to be getting on with. Obviously, I can only set outreach and message people who might be interested in the software when it's ready. But there's only so much business I think I can do before it launches. As soon as it launches, I'll be so busy working with our clients, and so will the developer, because he'll have changes to do and any tweaks and updates and any bugs that might be found. So when May comes around, hopefully we're going to be launching at the beginning of May. So when that comes around, it will be pretty packed. So I suppose I enjoy not having as much client work, but I do enjoy client work because it makes my job a lot better in the business, my side of the business, because at the minute it's quite lonely working, I suppose. And when I work with clients, I actually help them see results, get on meetings with them, go and see them in real life and, work with them. That's what I truly enjoy. So that's why I'm really excited for the 1st of May to launch it, because this potential offer that's in the window, I will be basically filming content with my clients in real life, which I think is the best way to show value and you're authentic and your real self, and and delivering on results, which I'm doing for my clients. So I'm excited for that. And as soon as this software does launch, as I mentioned, it will be busy. So I suppose enjoy while it's a bit calmer, when I can do a bit of revision for my exams, and it's quite nicely lined up. But except from that, the community is still going well. We are still having our calls. We've got a call tomorrow on Monday, which is good. And we keep getting new members within the community joining, which is also really good. So that's pretty much the update, to be honest, so far. And this is where I'm thinking for the next few weeks, as development does go on, there's not a lot of stuff for me to document, as in obviously I can give you a week by week update on how it's getting on, but it's then about how do I make this interesting for someone to actually want to watch it. And I think obviously me sitting here and giving these week by week updates is good because for my own documentation, and it's good for me to see the journey, but then also maybe showing an insight into business meetings and everything like that. So I might start to put together something where I record my business meetings and what goes on behind the scenes as well, because as much as this is obviously good, me sitting here and speaking to the camera, I do want to show the process behind the business that no one really sees, all the meetings I've had this week, what goes on, basically what I do for my business, which I also think increases that trust for our potential clients as well. So when I do go on to sign our first clients, they can see my YouTube, the whole journey of what I've been building, and it's really transparent. I'm just thinking I just need to figure out a way of how I'm going to do that and how I'm going to show it without, just uploading an hour YouTube video of me in a meeting, which is really boring. So I've just got to think a way around that. But except from that, that's pretty much the updates of this week. But yeah, so this is the raw videos of me and my business journey.